It's been a minute since I did a video like this, so today we are going to cover these grays. I definitely need a trim as well because I've just been doing slick backs on this hair. It's also been a while since I crocheted my hair, so I wanted to color it and show you guys the process. And today we are going with Creme of Nature. I always enjoy Creme of Nature. It is my go-to, and I always do it at home because to me it's so simple. I don't see the point of going to a salon, and this always works. So I go sometimes with jet black, or I will sometimes go with the 3.0, which is the soft black. Before I start with the color, I go in with some good old castor oil. It helps to prevent major stains on your forehead as well as your ears and so on. I also am having a breakout, so my grays are looking more gray than usual. I previously talked about my struggles with seborrheic dermatitis. I don't know if it's the weather, I don't know what it is, but I've been going through it. Definitely gonna do a crochet. I got the hair, so I'm very excited. Shout out to my Arkansas creators and Aaliyah and the Aaliyah Pope. I no longer live in Arkansas. It's been very hard to find a beauty store that I like. First time I found a store, it was like literally almost an hour from my house. Today I discovered one that's much closer, so I'm super excited about that. So we have the hair color and we have the developer. I pretty much cut off the tip of the developer. You go in with the hair color and you just put all the product in there. This is always one application for me. I never leave any product over. I would not recommend it. It's very mess proof. I keep my finger on top and I mix it. My hair is very fine, so I don't feel like I need to section off in 4. Don't forget your gloves. I prefer like the medical gloves. They fit better and it's not so draggy, you know? And I focus mostly on the roots because that is my problem area, obviously. So I'm trying to cover all the new growth. I really just use the tip as my separator and I keep going in, making sure to spread the product all over on both sides. It's crazy how quickly your gray hairs will grow. That's kind of what I do, and I repeat the steps until I have done the entire hair. I also use black when I'm coloring my hair to avoid any type of stains. Getting the very, very fine hairs at the front is like the biggest challenge. If you're clumsy, be sure to cover your floor, but I'm not ready to embrace my full grays. And if you are, like, there's nothing wrong with it, but personally, I don't care for it. I do have a mirror down here to help, so I can make the process a little bit easier. I pretty much do the same, concentrating on the roots. I really try not to put any additional product in the ends. It's already pretty black. But as you can see, my hair is pretty easy to manipulate. I don't struggle too much. Application time is about, they say 30 minutes for natural hair, but just make sure I get in there. My edges are so fine. Ugh. It's annoying. I'm gonna leave this on for a little bit and I will be right back. I still got a little stain on my hands and hair, but it's okay. I don't color it every month. Sometimes I will take a break and just not color it for a while, so it's been a few months since I last did it. This comes out, so this is helpful. So this looks pretty good. I feel more comfortable going in with my hands. I'm using Scalp Moisture Shampoo by Shea Moisture. This is very gentle on my scalp. Again, I go for gentle products because of the condition of my scalp. And I will do this twice. And finally, I'm gonna go in with the moisturizer. They give you one pack. I don't know who this is supposed to help, but I have extras. I have 3 of them, and I'm just gonna go in, leave it for a few minutes, and then dry my hair. Yeah, you definitely need more than 1 yarn. This brush is definitely worth the hype. My hair loves it, just loves it. So I detangle while it has conditioner in it, and it makes my life so much easier. You really get all the dead hair and all the tangled mess, you know. And stretched out, my hair is lengthy, but it shrinks like crazy. I'm gonna add 1 more while it's detangled and leave it on for a little bit. It definitely needs the love. But 5 minutes, and then I will rinse. I'm gonna rinse this off real quick and get it dried so I can get ready to braid my hair. I would say this was a success. I just discovered that my blow dryer is broken, so we are shrunken. I'm gonna put some strength and leave-in conditioner by Creme of Nature. I love this. I also add the argan oil treatment. It comes with it. This is all my seborrheic dermatitis. I'm gonna let this air dry like I mentioned, and then I'll braid it for crocheting. But for now, I'm gonna just leave it like this. Again, this brush is literally heaven sent. Pretty much this covers how I color my natural hair at home. For me, it's an enjoyable process because I love doing it. Alright, so that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is my process. This is how I do my hair at home. Once this is fully dried, I'm gonna go in, braid it, and crochet it. The braiding takes about an hour, and then I crochet for about an hour and a half to 2 hours based on how many braids I decide to put in. So maybe I'll show you guys the process again, but I do have some videos here on my channel where I have been doing my crochet, so you guys can check that out. Thank you as always for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye bye.